Hi there, welcome back to the channel. And today, something different. I'm on a canal. I just fancied doing a little bit of canal fishing. I've got a simple float rod setup. And the reason for wanting to do this is, actually takes me back to being a kid. This is where I started fishing on canals and farm ponds. So really, bit of a coarse fisherman. I really like it because it's pretty simple. Just got line, float. I've got a size 20 hook on, a couple of maggots. Just bought a pint of maggots from a local tackle shop. I've already had a little bream and a perch. So I just fancied a little setup like this. We've got all afternoon to do this and I'm really going to look forward to it. As I say, it takes me back. Watching a float is something that, you know, it's mesmerising. It's something that just waiting for it to shoot under. So I'm looking forward to that. It does make a change from the fish in the rivers, which was the last couple of videos that I put out. I'm just getting a bit of flow coming through because there's a barge on its way. I think that'll be the story of the day because it's around about 2:45, so I'm expecting a few barges going up and down. And then what I thought I'd do, and it will probably be another video, is this evening, as it starts going dusk and there's less boats moving about, I fancy casting a few dead baits under these trees, seeing if we can get a zander, because I know zander reside in this particular canal. I was lucky enough to catch one last year. Let's see if I'm lucky again, see if my luck's still in. So that's the plan. This evening I'll come out with 2 rods and we'll set them up float ledgering, and I'll tell you all about that in another video. But today we're here, we've just got a little stick float on, very, very simple setup. Gonna have to move it in a minute because this boat's coming through. Yeah, I can see another one coming. I think it's going to be a bit busy. We'll get a few casts in anyway, see what we can get. Got a new remote as well. Oh yeah. I didn't know it was going to be this busy. That's about 4 boats in about 5 minutes. Oh well, we'll get on with it. Got a little fish on. What do we got this time? Bream. Calm down, calm down. Yeah, lovely little bream. Glad I brought a towel. That was just on double maggot, a white and a sort of yellowy bronze colour. Not sure you'll see that in the camera, but that kind of colour. Don't know if that's a bronze maggot really. So yeah, 1 of each. Just flicked it out. Great fun, isn't it? Just, this is what a lot of fishing's really about. Just sat here on the bank enjoying it. Brilliant. Let's have another go. Just in case you're interested, the rod I'm using is an Advanta float rod, a 10 foot. The reel is an Advanta, what's this called? X5 40FD. I've got some 6-pound line on it. Hook length is 4 pounds and it's onto a size 20 Kaizen hook, I think it's called. I've just got a double maggot on that. So really straightforward. Just a little stick float here. It's a 3 AA, so we've got a 3 AA shot on. Just casting that out. I put a little bit of ground bait over there. The ground bait was hempen halibut, I think it was. So a dark ground bait, and I mixed in a few maggots. And every now and again I just catapult a couple of maggots across that way just to see if I can get a bit of interest going over there. Not so easy with the boats going past, because every time you get something set up, I think it probably washes your ground bait all over the canal. But you just have to work with it, don't you? When I was a kid on the Shropshire Union, there was hardly any boats. You'd be there all day and no boats go past. It's got really popular, there's tons going past now. There we got something else here. What have we got? Oh, another little bream. Gave a better account of itself than the last one, to be honest. Nicely hooked in the top lip with barbless hooks. Really easy to put them back. Yeah, lovely fish. Quite nicely marked. Bit on the slimy side, mind. Good to be catching fish, really. I really enjoy it. On this section of canal, I understand that kids can fish for free. You obviously need to have an environment license. For kids it's free, but you do have to have the license. So you apply for it, but you don't actually pay anything for it. You need to be accompanied by an adult as well, but it's a good way of getting kids involved in fishing. Got a lift on that float. Only just cast that in. Oh, I could feel something. Yep. Oh, here we go. Well, this is the reason for using such a small hook. You need a size 20 hook for these, probably a size 22. Must have had it on the way down. Just a really pleasant way to spend an afternoon whilst you're contemplating this evening fishing for the zander. I do hope we get one. Nice one, I stuck it in there, but I need to put a new hook link on now. Yeah, I do. You plonker. We had to do a bit of video editing now. I've just put you around the other side because the sun's up here. Yeah, the maggots that I got were mixed colours, so I'm just trying a few things out. I've tried a single maggot and single white. The fish so far have been on double white, but I've just put a pink one on. Just going to see if that works. And I've also had the bronze coloured, I think it's bronzy coloured maggot on as well. Just trying that. Just had a little dink on the float, and I think it's going to go any minute now. Don't know if you can see it. It's got a bit of interest. Something's interested in that. This is the great bit about float fishing. Just waiting for it to go under. Something showed some interest and then left it alone, so maybe spotted the hook, you never know. Let's see if the bait's still there. Something took a maggot. There's only one on the hook now. The pink one disappeared. So let's put another pink one on. See what's going for the pink ones. I'm just giving the line a bit of a pull to sink it under. Got a little bit of tow on the canal. Bit of wind as well. Looks like your battery's getting low. I might have to change that in a minute for you. Can't have your battery going low, can we? Here it goes, here it goes. I think it's the pink maggots doing this. There's much more interest on pink maggot. Yeah, definitely got something interested. Yeah, no, I felt it. Yeah, it's the pink one again. How interesting is that? The white one's pretty sucked out there. I'm going to try that combination again. It's a lovely day. There's some real warmth in that sun. It's ever so nice, just sat here. Float's going again. So it's some action on it. I could probably get away with a lighter float, but I think that's one of the lightest I've brought with me. It may even do with a tad more weight on it. I've got the 3 AAs on as recommended, but it looks if it could do with a little bit more. just so there's just a tiny bit of the top showing. I had a flurry of boats going past, but fingers crossed it's fairly quiet now. From what I understand, you know, any time after about 6, 7 o'clock, most of the canal boaters have moored up, thinking about opening a bottle, enjoying the rest of their holiday, and not travelling up and down the canal network. And that's an ideal time then to get some dead baits on the far side, because you just want to leave the dead bait there for a bit. Probably fish an area for maybe an hour or so. Anyway, I'm not going to witter on about that. Bit of a breeze picked up now. It's because I said it was nice sat in the sun. Yeah, another little fish. What we've got this time? I think, yeah, it's got a perch. Nice canal perch. The stripes aren't that dark, but it's quite nice. Nice colour in the fins. Always nice to have a mix. You don't know what's coming out next, do you? Let's get baited up and get back out there. So I just wanted to say that, you know, fishing doesn't have to be barrow loads of gear. What we've got here is a net that I've got from Lidl. It's a telescopic one. Is it Lidl? Might be Aldi. One of the big places. Rag to clean my hands on. Just a simple box to sit on and keep your gear in. We've got a pot of maggots here, disgorger, catapult to flick a few maggots out. You know, it really doesn't have to be a lot. And whilst I'm talking to you, thought I got a bite then. Simple rod, not an expensive rod, just a couple of rod rests. You don't even need those. You could use a stick with a fork in it, yeah? So fishing can be dead simple. But if you just want to do some simple fishing, just come down for a couple of hours. You don't need to bring a lot of kit. You catch some small fish, just have a great time sat here. Well, something's putting a bend in this rod. Feels a much better fish, really. Pulling away, eh? What have we got? Oh, this looks better. I might even net this. Heck, come on. Should have extended the handle. Let's see what we've got. This looks interesting. Much nicer fish. Oh, disgorger required. It'd be very nice if a big shoal of these has moved in. That's a nice fish. Very nice. Yeah. Super. Super pleased with that. Let's put it back. Well, that was a really nice fish. Yeah. Improvement on some of the smaller ones that I've just had. So let's hope there's a bigger shoal of those just here. I keep doing what I'm doing. Just putting 2 maggots on the hook. Pinging a few maggots out just as free offerings. But that was very nice. Certainly put a bend in the rod, didn't it? Now that fish was, I think, a rudd. Its mouth was sort of more pointed upwards. Its lower jaw was longer. It might have been a hybrid. It could have been a hybrid with some of the skimmers in here. I think it looked like it got a lot of rudd in it. Super fish. Probably one of the best rudd I've caught, if it is a rudd. So we've had perch, we've had little skimmer bream, we've had that, what I'm going to call a rudd. Let's see what else we can get. It would be nice to get a roach, it would be nice to get a tench. I used to sit for hours on the canal bank at Shropshire Union when I was a kid. Summer holidays. We used to cycle to the canal and came down the towpath. You'd have your rod strapped to your crossbar and just a little cantilever box of goodies on the rack at the back, and it'd really shake as you were going down the canal path. My first fixed spool reel was an Intrepid Black Prince. Anybody my sort of age and older remember it in the Intrepid brand. It was budget. It was budget. and I had a rod from Woolworths. Happy days. Right, come on you fish. We've got a nice perch. So another nice little stripey. They fight like nobody's business, these. So I've just noticed on that last clip that the microphones have died, run out of power. So there won't be any audio of me holding the roach up. Still, you saw it. I'll do a voiceover. Just into another one of these. I hope it's another roach. Putting a bit of a bend in the rod. Yes, it is. Set that off a bit. I'm usually on for claiming a PB, but that's an absolute beauty. That's a stormer. Beautiful fish. Lovely. How you doing, mate?
That's bad yourself?
Yeah, good.
What was it?
It's a lovely roach.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're usually quite small, but that's a nice big one. Yeah, good size. Well, it's a bit of a mix of a day. I got my sleeves rolled up a minute ago because it was quite warm, but it started to go quite grey, dark. So I hope it's not going to chuck it down with rain because I haven't got the waterproofs on. It was sunny afternoon when I left the car. If it does rain, I might have to call the session to a halt, even though we're only just getting into catching a few of the fish. But, you know, that's how it is with the weather, really. I'll fish on until it does rain, but I think it's inevitable that it's going to chuck it down in a bit. The bites are stopped for a minute, and we've not had any boats go past, so maybe that indicates that the fish know there's going to be a change in the weather. Fingers crossed it doesn't chuck it down with rain and I can carry on fishing. Oh, float just moved. I think it must be a surface fish on the surface there moving around. Just looked like one caught the float. So, out of breath. I just ran back to the car because, as predicted, it started to rain. So it was a good move to shifty back there. I left all my gear here, so fortunately everything's still here, including the camera. It's fairly quiet here. That's annoying. It was lovely in the sunshine. Just crack on a bit, see if we can get a couple more fish on the bank before we have to go and seek shelter in the car. It is interesting the bites have dried up since we've had this change. We've had a few different species, but I just want to get another couple of fish really before I pack up. I don't really want to get everything wet because it's ever so hard then, because it's just in a car. It's not like you've got a hotel room or a bed and breakfast or something. It's a pain when you get stuff wet because you got one side of the car wet and the other side you're trying to keep dry for your sleeping bag and sleep in the back of the car. I did a session fishing on the River Ribble. The heavens just opened and the wind was blowing. It was wet and windy, and I didn't catch a fish. I made a video of it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to show it on YouTube. I don't know. I just think that it's a fishing channel and people really want to see a few fish. I know occasional blank is okay. I don't know. I tell you what, you help me decide. Put your comments in. Put it in the comments below. Do you want to see a video where I get absolutely soaked and don't get any fish? Let me know in the comments and I'll see about whether I actually put it on YouTube and release it. You gotta laugh, haven't you? You gotta laugh. It's twice I've fished the river Bribble and not caught anything. Third time lucky maybe, I don't know. This is my high-tech solution for keeping the camera dry when it's raining. I don't know if you can see the float out there. It's currently just light rain and I'm underneath a tree. But it's 50-50 as to whether we end this session. Well, you may be able to see behind me the rain's coming down, quite heavy. I'm starting to get the camera wet and everything, so I'm going to have to call this one a day. Going to have to draw this to a close. I'm sorry I can't get you some more fish. I was really enjoying it. We've just got the swim going. We've just got some nice fish coming. But funny enough, the bites have stopped since it's raining. So maybe the fish are all down there with their umbrellas up or something, I don't know. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been nice to come out. It's been nice to get back and just do some silvers fishing on the canal. Shame the rain's put paid to it. There's another boat coming now. They look as if they're going to hit the wall. I don't know if they're going to moor up over there. Oh no, they're swinging round now. Thanks for joining us on this one. I appreciate it's just a short video and I've only caught a few fish, but I hope you enjoy it. I mean, this is what real fishing's about, to be honest with you. I did have a cracking day on the Wye, catching some wonderful chubs. So if you want to see lots and lots of fish caught, go and have a look at the latest River Wye video with the chub. And I got a PB just under £5. What cracking fish. Right, that's me done for now. I'm signing off. So tight lines from me and enjoy your own fishing. See you later. What happened to summer? There you go, water's churned up now anyway. See ya.